What's up guys, late last year Toyota and Lexus previewed 15 electric vehicles and announced a plan to introduce 30 of them by the end of the decade. However, a new Reuters report says that the automaker is in the process of revamping its roadmap and has halted production on some of the proposed models. According to the report, Toyota has allegedly suspended development on the electric Crown and the Toyota compact cruiser crossover, the FJ Cruiser Revival. It's unclear if other models are affected. The automaker is allegedly taking the time to rethink its EV plans, which could slow down the rollout of new products. However, the move would make Toyota more competitive with an improved manufacturing process, reducing costs. The automaker is also working with suppliers to cut costs. Everything is apparently on the table to achieve this, and Tesla is the benchmark. The company could develop a successor to its ET&GA platform, prolong the platform's life with new technologies, or design a new EV-dedicated platform. However, the new architecture would take around 5 years to spawn new models. According to Reuters, those working on updating the plan have until early next year to re-evaluate the roadmap. Toyota launched its first EV earlier this year, which some have considered late to the game compared to other automakers. However, the model's rough rollout certainly didn't help. In June, Toyota recalled the BZ4X electric crossover for wheels that could fall off, urging owners not to drive their vehicles. It starts at $43,000, offers an EPA estimated 252 miles of range, and shares styling with the Subaru Solterra. Surprisingly, the Subaru starts at $46,000. Toyota also launched the BZ3 in China today, expanding the BZ brand. The industry is facing mass upheaval as automakers invest billions into EVs. Governments are also making huge financial moves by incentivizing battery factories, charging stations, and purchases that encourage EV adoption. The end of the decade might seem far away, but it's quite close for automakers. They are already developing the models they plan to launch in the decade's second half. There isn't a lot of time before 2030 is here. Technology is great, but why change something that has been working perfectly fine for decades? Maybe it's for the sake of adding a bullet point to a press release mentioning a new feature to show it's not just a carryover item. This approach in the automotive industry backfires every now and then. Case in point, Volkswagen has been heavily criticized for installing touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheels of some of its latest products. Well, it looks as though the Volkswagen brand has listened and promises to fix the issue by reverting to conventional controls you simply push. Thomas Schaefer, the head of the VW core brand, took to LinkedIn to announce the company he's running has listened to customer feedback and will get rid of the touch keys on the steering wheel. The facelifted Golf due in 2023 could be the first to get rid of the touch panel. At the end of last month, a prototype was spotted featuring a massive touchscreen for the infotainment system, but with traditional steering wheel controls. Many owners would argue putting the old-school buttons back only solves half of the car's interior problems. The fixation on touch controls extends to the center console, where the Golf has a slider for adjusting the temperature. To make matters worse, it's not illuminated. The slider was still there on the test vehicle caught by car paparazzi in September, so bringing back the HVAC button seems highly unlikely at this point. The silver lining is there is a climate button for quick access to the setting through the touchscreen. More automakers need to recognize these. Touchscreens and touchpad control sliders are visual interfaces. The last thing cars should have are more visual interfaces. The giant touchscreens are fine for displaying navigation, music, and advanced settings, but there's no good reason for them to be integrated into basic things like cruise control, basic music controls, and the like. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. Peace out.